in comparison to other Oz posters, they're actually not that colorful. Hello fellow Ozians, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at some more movie posters from my Wizard of Oz collection. And these are going to be from the Disney movie Oz the Great and Powerful. Now, I don't think I've ever discussed that movie or any of the associated merchandise or memorabilia from this movie, so this will definitely be a first. So we'll take a look at the first poster. And the first one from my collection is this promotional poster that was released prior to the film's release. This is a 24 by 40 US one-sheet. It is also a double-sided poster, meaning that there is a print on the front and on the back. The back is a complete mirror of what's on the front. And I really like this poster. I think there's some great Wizard of Oz iconography that's on it. We've got the wizard in his balloon, we've got the Emerald City, tornado. There's even some more little kind of Easter eggs in here, like the broomstick that's in the air, and also a cow. Probably not a reference to the early Broadway play, but we'll go with it for now. Anyways, the top of the poster reads, "From the producer of Alice in Wonderland and the visionary director of the Spider-Man trilogy." This, of course, was coming off of the heels of Disney's billion-dollar picture, Alice in Wonderland. And Disney was definitely trying to recreate that same magic with this film. It made money, but it didn't make that kind of money. Anyways, that was the first one. And the second US one sheet that I have is the main poster for the film, which features our four leads on it: Theodora, Oscar Diggs, Glinda, and Evanora. And this poster is one of three that almost creates like a panoramic kind of picture, which is interesting. I only own this one. This is the center one. The other two go on either side of the poster. I never got those, and the reason why I never did was because what's kind of interesting about these two Wizard of Oz posters, in comparison to other Oz posters, they're actually not that colorful. Now, I know that might seem a little weird considering this one is definitely more colorful than the first one. When you have this one up against posters from the MGM film or even Return to Oz, it's not as colorful. And it kind of deterred me from collecting any of the other posters from this movie because they're just not as colorful. I was kind of expecting more, just more from it. And for some reason, they decided to go with the color schemes that they went with, which is green, but it's more of a muted green, I guess is what I would call it. But anyways, it's a lovely poster. This one is exactly the same as the first one, where it's double-sided, it's a 24 by 40, so forth and so on. This one also has even more Wizard of Oz iconography with that yellow brick road. So that's nice. Now, out of these two posters, is one of them rarer than the other? Not really. These are both your standard US one-sheets. They're not an odd size, which makes them very nice to frame because you can easily get a frame at your local Walmart, hobby store, frame store, whatever have you, which does make them easier to frame and hang on your wall. But as far as them being rare, they're not very rare. The prices on these really haven't changed since I bought them, which was quite a while ago. Just quite a while ago, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, when was that? Man, when was that? Okay, this is what happens when you've been collecting Wizard of Oz stuff for a long time. You just start to forget when you got stuff, and it's like, yeah, that happened at some point. Probably. Anyways, they really haven't changed in price from when I bought these. They sell anywhere between $20 to $35. Very affordable for an original movie poster. Very affordable. So if you're interested in adding either of these posters to your Wizard of Oz collection, you won't have to spend an arm and a leg, and they won't be exceptionally rare to add to your collection, which is very nice. Did you collect anything when Oz the Great and Powerful came out? I do have other items besides these posters if y'all would like to see those. Let's have a discussion down in the comments section. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, bye y'all.